there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Henderson. This is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line.
Keep pounding it.
Gain on the play there. They're going to need to
keep pounding it.
Better here on 3rd and goal. Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another?
Look at that. Look at the trap.
Darrel Henderson.
I think that'll give us Darrel Henderson's goal because he got 2 touchdowns now.
And the Rams add on to their lead. Well, CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively, because to me, they look like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4 fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now.
All right. Feeling real comfortable right about now, but we can't let up. One big play and they're right back in this thing.
Trying to get the run game going. This is Fournette. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And that's a good catch there for a first down by Antonio Brown. And in his career, at one point, he had 6 straight seasons over 100 catches. Not putting up those types of numbers now, but continues to be a favorite of Tom Brady, who recruited him originally to New England and most recently to Tampa.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 10 more there and another first down. Shotgun now for Brady. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Okay.
25 yards that time.
Terrible pass, but it ended up working out.
Selfish players. Remember, he gave up his uniform number to Tom Brady when he got to town. He's kind of known as the 1B to Mike Evans 1A. In this Tampa Bay pecking order among receivers, he makes a nice catch there.
A gain of 6 there on first.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Back now here on EA Sports. To throw again on 2nd down. Brady looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Edmonds. And the Bucs are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle.
They're moving too slow. Gotta move quicker.
And they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. To throw is Brady. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there, because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
No, negative 5-yard loss. 5-yard loss. Hell yeah.
It's a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
What are they going to do?
Here's Brady to throw. And Brady has
nope.
it over the middle.
They're going to have to go for it.
For 7, but it still brings up a 4th and goal.
Completed pass brings up a 4th down situation. Do you play analytics on this one? Well, what do your analytics tell you about going for it here? I wonder what they would say.
They tell me you're down by this margin, 4th quarter. You're going.
No. I covered 2 people with my linebacker on that one.
They're going to take possession of the turnover on downs. Now they've now made 2 trips to the red zone and still looking for their first touchdown.
Not able to punch it in, and if you're on defense, your confidence is sky high. Because mentally, you're saying, hey, you're in the red zone. We're thinking we're giving up 3. We just want to give up 6. In this case, they end up
Choose some
not
clock
giving
here.
up a touchdown at all. They've got to feel great about what they got done.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
I think they're in man, but I don't want to risk it.
They run once more with Henderson. And strong running there gets this up over the 15-yard line. 41 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
That's the kind of
No, they were in zone.
Excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. They'll try and run for it. Here's Michel, and he won't be close.
Oh,
to
Vita
a first
Vea.
down as he runs into a
That's what his name was. I kept forgetting what his name was.
Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike. 32. We won. Come to my work.
I'm not going to run it.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
They went goal line there.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Henderson going to run for it. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Now it's Henderson. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
Oh, there's my other offensive tackle. Down 2 offensive tackles.
The trainers take a look. We'll step aside.
Not good.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Yeah, they're going to try to eat some clock with Michel. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Sliding out of the pocket.
Oh, he got it.
Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down.
What a connection.
And that's good enough for
That was vintage Stafford Cup right there.
26 yards.
Vintage.
Game continues to be their friend, even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles. They're going
Look at the ball placement on the run.
Overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback.
Oh, did he catch it? I don't think he caught it.
Passes. Who can blame him?
I don't think he caught it.
Bruce Arians taking exception to that last call. And he's going to throw out the challenge flag.
Yeah, I don't think he caught it.
Did he keep those feet
or did he?
bounds? That's the question they've got to decide.
One.
I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
I don't know if he caught it.
It looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Now, here's the call.
No. No. Just out of bounds.
So for Bruce Arians, a good challenge as the results come back favorably. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Brady going to bring the Bucs up with a 1st and 10 at their own 18. Brady. Throw left side.
Back him up.
That's Edmonds. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. Throwing again on second down. Brady finds Howard complete. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down. Here's Brady. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off at the 35, and he brings it back to right around the 26.
Darius Williams.
So this
jumping that one.
See it all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter. I love the surprise.
That is the worst animation in the game. That thing that Antonio Brown did, where he kind of did that little turn catch. That is the worst animation in the game because it always allows the corner to undercut it. Always. I've had that happen to me multiple times.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I can be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
No time to shine.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Michel. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Devin White, the Bucs' leading tackler in their Super Bowl run, in on the stop.
All right. There we go, boys.
The LA Rams with a victory here. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about
What, you can't have Vintage Cup and Stafford and it's their third game together? You can't have Vintage?
That would be their last points of the game.
No,
Of course you can have
what a
Vintage in their
second
third
half,
game
the
together.
adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment,
No,
whether
you're
just
probably right.
more focus
It's
on what
too.
they plan to do
It's still in that
going
honeymoon
whether they just
phase.
played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for LA, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season.
Oops. I meant to hit yes. Gave Madden some bad feedback. All right, let's check out Darrel Henderson's breakout player goal. How about that game from Darrel Henderson Jr.? I've always thought of him as a serviceable backup, even in his college days, but if we develop him properly, I think he could be a special player. Darrel Henderson now has the star development trait. Great. And he got 5,000 XP from that. That's fantastic. Let's go ahead and advance. Press conference, QB1 check-in. Evaluate the start to your quarterback season. It's going to give us some kind of a passing goal. Yeah. Playing Kyler Murray, we definitely got to do contain the quarterback. Defensively, well, since we're going to be passing, let's do the deep. I hope our players aren't seriously injured after that game, because we had Whitworth and Havenstein both go down. All right, Henderson. All right, I was really happy with how we incorporated Deshaun Jackson into the game there. That one play early in the first quarter was probably a touchdown, but it just bad luck. It got picked, but he was open. Let's check out our prospects. %, 20%. Now, I believe we've unlocked the archetypes of these players. Let's go ahead and check. Oh, no. For some reason, I thought you unlocked archetypes. Maybe you have to get to a certain percentage to unlock that. Okay. Scouts. Region breakdown. All right, we do have a lot of staff points. Go ahead and spend some staff points again. View talent tree of Sean McVay. Reveal a hidden dev trait. Increase XP gains. Let's do increase XP gains for wide receivers. Let's do that. Definitely. I think we're good. Let's check our injuries. Okay, nothing new. So we are good. We survived the O-line scare. Let's go ahead and play the Cardinals.
It's week 4, and in the NFC West, we've got the first division matchup for the Cardinals and the Rams. Arizona's lost 8 straight games to LA and look to end the streak next.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Arizona Cardinals and the Los Angeles Rams. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Rams team as they interplay. They've got to be pleased with the start to this season. Obviously, a perfect 3-0.
3 good quality wins, too. It's got people in the locker room excited. They're thinking that this could be their year.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Cardinals here, we're in October now, so everybody should be coming into form, shouldn't they?
They really should, and what you have now is a full routine established about what you want to get done and full focus on the season.
All right, now our goal is to get Stafford 300 yards passing in order to get his goal. I will try to get 300 yards, but if it's like too difficult, I'm not even gonna. If I'm too far away from it, then I'm not gonna force it.
Rams taking the field, ready for their first offensive series, and led out by their new starter for 2021 in his now 13th season in the National Football League, Matthew Stafford.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stand an even keel, doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford.
Here,
and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard
sacked
line.
already?
Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured
I was going to hit Woods over the middle for a big gain.
Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
That hurt.
Well behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 18. Another try after the first down sack. Stafford, he's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. They get 11 back on that one.
3rd and 7. It's already not looking great for us.
Thought he was going deep and curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, if you're going to sell the go, just go. Let's see who's faster.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Now a play fake it at Stafford. They'll roll him out right.
Cup.
He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big.
And Kupp ran over the DB after he caught it.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. He's going to let this go.
Shit.
For Jackson. And it's intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it. And he brings it back to right around the 26.
I got hit as I threw it, and I had no power on that throw. God. Same play, an interception again, dude.
Dangerous offensive weapon.
We might have to tinker with that play before we can actually use it in game.
Last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers.
One touchdown, one.
Because that's the second time we've run it, and the second time it's been intercepted.
All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
Now the first carry for Chase Edmonds, and he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
It's so difficult to cover Arizona because they're out of shotgun so much.
Now Murray.
You never know if they're going to run it or pass it. You never know.
This defense for the Rams, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
Yeah, they held them completely out of the end zone, just held them to a field goal. So they're not just hoping for a repeat here. They're hoping to do it even better. A shutout is their goal.
This one grabbed by A.J. Green. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the way they spread you out, they like really test your depth.
That turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
Yeah, we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got us a turnover. We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
On the run is Connor. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Rams, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
Anytime you can hold a team to less than 10 points, your expectation of winning that game has to be sky high. In fact, you'd be absolutely stunned to come away with a loss in that one. Could you imagine going to a press conference and trying to explain that? A.J. Green makes a nice catch for a first down wearing that familiar number 18. But the uniform, a little bit unfamiliar. He did spend 9 seasons in Cincinnati. Was their second all-time leading receiver behind Chad Johnson.
And they're moving the ball so quick on us. They are just moving up and down the field on us. Pistol spread, dude.
6 yards.
And they think they have a matchup advantage in this one. They're going to try and find some space for him to work and make sure he touches the football.
Looking to throw again on second down. Murray. And his throw is incomplete.
Now,